Hello Gemini, welcome back to Be Love Receive Love Tarot. I'm Milo and I'm going to be your reader for today. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a return viewer, thanks again for all your support. I appreciate you guys a lot. Also, happy birthday to those Geminis in Gemini season that we've now entered. If you had a birthday last month, happy birthday. If you're having a birthday this month, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. So, let's get through the spiel and then we'll get into the read. This is going to be a general message for the month of June. That's our halfway point of our year, so that's exciting. This could be anything from romance, career, finances, family matters, spirituality. Whatever message you need to hear the most is what's going to come out into the cards. Now, don't try to make something fit that doesn't fit. You're Cinderella in your own story. You don't have to put on somebody else's shoe. And with that being said as well, this is a gender not specific reading. If I say he or she, I'm actually referring to the person on the cards, not you or your person specifically. So, let's jump into it. Mercury is no longer in retrograde. It's actually, we're coming out of the shadow period, which is amazing. So things are going to start looking up. I saw 111 on the timer as I said that. I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle. I haven't used it in a while, so I thought I better pull it out while we can. I have the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm going to use the Mystic Tarot today for clarity. For the first time in a little while, I decided that I'm going to switch it up a little bit and not use the mini wild unknown. So let's get you a Work Your Light Oracle and then jump into your reading. I haven't used a Work Your Light Oracle in a minute, so forgive me if I go to the book for reference here. But let's see what's going on for Gemini in the month of June. Gemini in the month of June. Pre-shuffle, you have the star seed. What lights you up? So the universe this month is asking you what's rocking your boat, what's floating your boat, if you will. There we go. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, the Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So I'm hearing the writings on the wall. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold, the initiation. So you're starting something new. I just want to bounce into this quickly. 68. Okay. So you're being tested. You're being tested because you're leaving one phase of your life behind and you're entering a new phase in your life. So you're being tested. This is the initiation period to determine what path you end up going down, or whether it's going to be another life lesson or success this time around. So you are being tested some way this month to kind of determine the outcome of the rest of your year. It's divinely guided. This test is something that you're supposed to go through in order to help your soul grow. Reading the Light Seers for Gemini, please, for the month of June. Yeah, Magician. Again, with like the writings on the wall here, divinely guided, manifestation, things are coming to light from the universe. You can see he's kind of like toying with the energy around what looks like kind of like almost like a black hole, or the universe kind of in the center of his whole thing. So I'm kind of taking this as a creator of sorts, whether that's you or your creator, your higher power, whatever you believe in personally. kind of working their magic in order to decide your fate. Gemini, please. June. Actually, I saw this in the pre-shuffle, which is pretty cool, the Eight of Pentacles. So you're definitely to do with work, possibly one of your passions, something you've been creating. You're very passionate about it, that's for sure. Knight of Wands. This is something to do with something that you're creating or have created, possibly a business venture that you're involved in. So there could be a new idea you're bringing forward, or a new spark, or a new approach to things, or something is changing within your... Sorry, I'm brain farting. I just dropped that message. Something is changing within your field of work or the way you do things. And something had to end, something had to come down, crumble down in order for this to make way. It's definitely something career or work involved. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. The Tower moment, surprising new beginnings, but this to me is like the crumbling, and this is in your past position. So something had to crumble in order for this new thing to be built in its place. And it's taken a lot of work to get there, a lot of detail. I mean, crocheting and knitting and stuff, there's a lot of detail and steps that you have to take that are very, finely tuned in order to get this tapestry to come out of it, this artwork, this beauty. Like, there's a lot of... Okay, I'm getting the image of like a clock and like all the little gears inside the clock to make the clock work, right? Like, that's kind of what this is. There's a lot of gears at work right now to make this happen for you. I mean, you could be a clockworker, like work with time or clocks, building, possibly. Nine of Wands. Your current energy right now, you're kind of in this like exhaustion mode. Yeah, you could be tight on funds. You're pinching pennies in a sort. But this Nine of Wands energy is tired energy. You're coming to the end of your rope here, is what I'm hearing. You're burnt out. You're losing a bit of that passion for your work ethic. That's for somebody, but for your ideas, whatever that is to you, possibly, the blueprint to whatever this is that you've got going on. You're losing the motivation to follow that blueprint. Something about blueprint. I'm not sure. I'm just seeing a lot of blues. The blueprint just came to my mind. But overall, you're exhausted, you're tired, you're trying to hold on to as much money as you possibly can at this point. You're trying to enjoy the fruits of your labor, is what I'm hearing. Like, you're interesting. Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. I'm going to need the clarity on this Five of Swords, because this looks like things are going good, and then all of a sudden this Five of Swords happens in the month of June. But I feel like this is more a mental strain. Like, maybe things aren't going to go exactly as you had planned. Maybe, you're going to have a lot of stress to do with whatever this is in the month of June. Like, there's going to be a lot of pressure on you to perform, whatever that may mean for you. You're just trying to win at all costs. You're trying to come out above, with your head above water. We'll dive into that when we get some clarity here. Let's figure out what you need to know here. Maybe that's what the test is. What you're being tested on is, you know, how well you're going to push through this. You know, are you going to bend and fold and throw the towel in, or are you going to push through to seek that success? Are you going to like cheat your way to the top? Like, this is a test, maybe a karmic test, to determine whether you succeed or fail. I'm not sure. We all have karmic tests in life that determine how we succeed in the future. So bear in mind with that. There's that Nine of Wands again. Very tired energy. You're burning the candle at both ends energy. Exerting yourself. Mentally drained. Eight of Pentacles. Doing too much. Ace of Swords wanted to poke out, so this clarity, this Eight of Pentacles, this idea that you have, Empress energy, Taurus energy, Sagittarius with the Tower, but I'm really with this Empress energy. I'm getting, this is like your baby. Again with the harvest season, like trying to enjoy the fruits of your labor kind of idea. But this business, this opportunity, this idea, this book, whatever this is that you've been working on, this is your baby. And you're scared of losing it. Four of Cups. You're scared of what life might be like for you without this structure behind you. You're worried. You're, talking with friends, possibly coworkers or employees or whatever about, how to keep this afloat. Or how to keep moving forward without, possibly funds, maybe like a rejection for a loan, or you run out of money for something and you're like discussing how to make that money happen again. Maybe that's why this Five of Swords is here. How to make that money happen again. The Tower. What is this Tower? This crumbling. Three of Swords. It's something that broke your heart in the past. This is past tense. This is not now. Something that you moved away from. Actually, I saw, and it just popped out of my head on Facebook, there was a meme in a tarot group that I joined, and not this specific card, but the Six of Swords, it's talking about, like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I'm moving away, ain't nobody got time for that. So maybe something that you had invested a lot of time and energy into kind of backfired. This could be people. This could be an organization, a business partner, somebody that you'd worked with that you thought was going to be long-term, ended up, pulling the plug between the two of you, whatever that is, and it kind of threw a wrench in your plans, but ultimately you are just, you're cool, calm, collected, you're moving away from it, you're talking to your employees or your other partners in business, whatever it is, on how to move forward without this partner. You could work at a law firm for all I know, and your partner's leaving. You're gonna have to take their name off the building. That's for somebody, I don't know. Nine of Wands. The Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. It's the ending to a new beginning. I mean, the Nine of Wands is the last card in the minor arcana of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is the beginning of the minor arcana of the Wands. And you've gone full circle. You've gone from the Nine of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So you're coming full circle back to the beginning of something. There's your energy at the bottom. Back to your truth. You could be the boss. King of Swords. You're a just, a fair individual. You have everybody's best interests at heart. You want them to succeed. You want yourself to succeed. And that's why this is so draining and taxing on your mental health, because, you're a good person, and if it didn't, well, then you probably wouldn't be a very good person, would you? And this Five of Swords. What is this? This is what we want the clarity for. I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'm being told to pull 2 cards for this Five of Swords. The ending, the World card. That is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy. All right, fly up in my face. Why don't we? On the Four of Wands, your happiness. If you look in this Four of Wands, there's a lot of people gathered around this one person. It's like they're counting on him. So maybe like in the month of June, you're kind of feeling guilty because you have all these people counting on you. And this other person, partner, business venture, somebody's ended things with you, and and you're having this strain, like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, but there's aces coming up here, and you've come full circle, and this is your baby. And you got the Judgment here, which is like a return of something, is what I'm hearing. There's going to be a return of something. It might not be this business partner, but it might be like a return of that passion, that Ace of Wands, the healing. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of reminds me of the symbol on the ambulance in there. I can't remember the name of the symbol right now. Comment below if you know, but like this healing, the return of the boss, essentially, the Queen of Pentacles, minor Empress energy, but the return of money, essentially, like things working out in your favor. What is the end result of this? Maybe that's why it's not giving me like kind of an ending, because it's completely dependent on you, on how well you invest. There it is again. On how well you invest your time and energy, and he's holding on to this so tightly. So I think it's a lot to do with how much who you're investing in, what you're investing in, how much time and energy you invest in this, and not so much focus on this past energy that's really got you in your head, in your emotional state. It's how quickly you recover, is what I'm hearing. How quickly you recover from whatever this past hurt is how quickly things will be salvaged and returned back to normal. So, this is asking you to be mindful of your money in the month of June, and be mindful of your time and attention to the matter at hand. Not so much the matter that's ended, whatever it is that's ended, let it go, walk away from it, lesson learned, que sera, but putting your time and attention on the future, the crops that need to be tended to, not so much that a cow died, the bull that helped you, whatever, till these gardens, not so much worrying about how to replace that bowl, but how to continue on, how to keep producing, how to keep tilling your garden, essentially. If that's the correct term for it. I think it's tilling your garden, yeah. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. How to keep going. That's the message I have for you this month. So I hope it resonated with you. I'm going to write down. I'm trying to do these so I don't have to re-watch my videos here. But anyway, if this video resonated for you, give it a like, a thumbs up, a share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And always keep a lookout. In the middle of the month, I give away a free bonus love reading to the most viewed video for the month that we're in. So this month will be June. So keep a lookout for that. And until next time, Gemini, thank you for all of your support, love, and light.